Hola, muy buenas a todos. Estamos ya en directo, quedan apenas 5 minutos para que empiece por fin el gameplay premier del multijugador de Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, el Call of Duty de este año. Y bueno, quería aprovechar estos 5 minutos para ver que el directo vaya todo bien, para que el micro también va perfecto. Por eso aún no está pantalla completa, no os preocupéis que ahora lo pondré. Mi idea es hacer este directo y tal cual como se termine, borrarlo directamente para lo típico, no tener ningún problema de copyright ni nada de eso. No sea que normalmente Call of Duty no le da por eso, pero bueno. Os subiré solo los trailers, sí que los suelen dejar, así que es lo que os subiré. Y bueno, la verdad que hago este directo por el hype más que nada. Vamos a aprovechar también mientras compruebo que va el micro bien y todo eso. Vamos a leer unos cuantos comentarios de la gente, que hay cada uno bastante gracioso. Como siempre, en la saga Call of Duty siempre gente que apoyará a muerte a Infinity War, gente que dirá, pues después del Call of Duty de Treyarch yo no me compro nada, lo típico. Pero hay algunos comentarios que merecen la pena, así que voy a mirar un momentillo lo del micro y empezamos con eso. Y cuando se acabe el tiempo, pues vamos con el tráiler por fin, cuando empiece. Por cierto, en principio lo hago en directo porque no va a ser un tráiler sin más del multijugador, sino que oficialmente lo ponen por aquí en la... sí, está ahí en la descripción, que van a... Bueno, había una descripción antes de empezar el directo que era mucho más larga, que ponía que iban a enseñar los nuevos mapas, nuevos modos de juego, y que iban a hacer entrevistas con los de Infinity War y todo eso, hablando sobre el juego y las novedades. Así que en principio el directo este va a ser largo, por eso lo he querido hacer así. Vamos a ver si cumplen las expectativas, que yo espero que sí, de Infinity War. Y también vamos a aprovechar sobre todo a, bueno, a ver qué es lo que esperamos y qué es lo que enseñan, ¿no? A ver el micro primero. Vale, en principio perfecto. No debería de bajarlo más. Vale, esto de aquí. Que si no, no veo los comentarios bien. Bueno, ahora mismo... que estaban poniendo por ahí Team Deathmatch, pero con muertes... Eso no tenía ningún sentido, sin revivir. Es como buscar y destruir, al fin y al cabo. La peña se le va la pinza. Yo espero modos de juego, la verdad, como pusieron en el Call of Duty Ghost, que eran nuevos. En aquel Call of Duty habían un montón de modos de juego nuevos y originales. Porque sobre todo el tema de las chapas, hasta la propia Treyarch, en el Ghost se llamaba el modo trajín, si no me equivoco. Hasta Treyarch se lo copió, el modo ese de juego de llevar las chapas al punto. No lo hicieron exactamente igual, porque Treyarch creo que los puntos, en vez de ser 2, era 1 y se iba moviendo de sitio. Esa era la única variación, pero la base era la del Ghost. Modos de juego como el de los teletransportes, el de Blitz, nunca volvió a la saga. En el Infinite hubiese estado guay, la verdad. Sobre todo con el tema de los exotrajes. Hubiese estado muy guapo que lo pusieran. Pero bueno, hay bastantes modos de juego que han sacado. Y Treyarch realmente, en cuanto a modos de juego nuevos, en los últimos años ya veréis, pero Black Ops 3 solo cogieron el enlace que ya era del Advanced Warfare, el modo ese de juego de trajín que era del Ghost. Entonces, como novedades, y este Black Ops 4 la verdad que ha dejado bastante que desear en cuanto al tema ese. Lo mismo que con los mapas, han reducido mapas del Black Ops Pass y encima te meten control copia de Black Ops 1. Pues bueno, este año no va a haber Season Pass, así que no va a haber ninguna discusión sobre qué tipo de remasters es lo mejor o si deberían de haber en los DLCs. Como no va a haber. Y bueno, 5 segundos. Ahora, 5. Vamos a ver. Pantalla completa. Y a ver si se va lo de los bordes, que es lo que estoy intentando. Vale, ahí sí que se iba. Ahora empezamos. Operación Azir Cave, día 7. Esto no parece multi. A menos que hayan puesto algo parecido al modo guerra. Apaga las luces. Me recuerda mucho al modo guerra, tal y como lo han presentado del World War 2. Vale, están escoltando al... eso, Operación Euferes. Parece un modo guerra totalmente. Esto de las operaciones. El Vulture parece que vuelve. O es un dron de vigilancia. Bueno, en el Infinite Warfare y en el Ghost tenía las dos funciones. Podía ser de ataque y de vigilancia. Vale, torretas. Las armas se pueden poner de lado, no está mal. De primeras no le veo mucha utilidad, pero me gusta el detalle. Otra operación, Gunrunner. Te puedes poner siempre que quieras lo de la visión nocturna en el multi. Y la de Tiger. Vale, el Juggernaut. Es muy Modern Warfare esto, desde luego. Increíble. Vale, otra operación. Ya hemos superado el número de operaciones al World War 2. Como esto sea solo para modo de juego. Tanques. No me esperaba para nada esto, Yo me esperaba algo más tradicional. Hostia, y el misil este que está en modo Warfare 3. Épico. Parece que van a haber ejecuciones, por cierto, que he visto algunas de clavando el cuchillo en el suelo y demás. Y la Moab. Vale, y habrá una beta abierta. Y parece que aunque lo reserves, es abierta. Así que va a tener acceso todo el mundo. Y tenemos por aquí a los de Infinity War. Os voy a ir traduciendo lo importante, básicamente.
Open beta as well. I'm so excited. We've obviously played a little bit, but now we get to actually jump in and play so much. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, our lives are going to cease to exist for a good amount of time during that beta for sure.
De momento están diciendo lo espectacular que les está pareciendo el juego. Así que nada importante.
Everything right at your fingertips for open beta. I couldn't be more excited.
This is going to be incredible. Now, Ben and I are going to be breaking down a lot of the action today, but we're going to have a lot of people in here with us going through it all. And to kind of start it off, we've got some of the members from the Infinity Ward team. We've got Jeffrey Smith. We've got Joe Seacott. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Vale, los dos de la izquierda son presentadores, los de la derecha de Infinity War.
This is going to be awesome. So I want to kind of, before we get into the gameplay, we've got a lot of stuff to bring you. I kind of want to get into the basics of the philosophies behind Modern Warfare. So obviously this is a tough task, right? You're going with one of the most famous FPS games in the history of video games, and you guys are reimagining it. Jeff.
Le está diciendo lo espectacular que han sido los Modern Warfare, lo famosos que han sido en la historia de los videojuegos. Exagerando diciendo que es lo más famoso en cuanto a shooter. Bueno, puede ser realmente la saga Modern Warfare. ¿Y qué ofrece de nuevo este reinicio?
How much stuff do you take from past previous games and how much stuff do you make all new, right? And if you go with the old stuff, it's just going to feel like a remastered maybe.
Dicen que lo primero que hicieron fue preguntarse si debían de mantener la línea de los Modern Warfare clásicos o ir a hacer algo nuevo. Ya han decidido mantener la esencia en Modern Warfare, a pesar del nuevo motor gráfico.
Yeah, we've done it. You've done it. Not a lot of sleep, I'm sure, in the ramp up to this.
Yeah, it's finally time. And one of the big things that you'll note as well from the trailer, boots on the ground, a phrase which means a lot to defense.
Volvemos con el tema de los boots on the ground. Ya era evidente que siendo Modern Warfare no iban a haber exos.
Our mantle is super fast. Like, the game just feels really good to play. We're really happy with how it turned out.
Eso yo creo que nadie lo dudaba. El tema de los exos.
Yes. Jeff, can you kind of talk to me about what that entails, reimagining this for a new generation of gamers?
Well, it's like I said, you're taking old stuff, you're taking new stuff, and you could maybe say this is like a love letter to Modern Warfare.
I like that.
We've sampled stuff from all the different past games. We kind of put little Easter eggs in, and from systems to maps.
Lo que están ahora intentando definir es cómo han hecho el concepto de mantener lo clásico y hacer algo nuevo. Y lo que está diciendo es que sobre todo depende de la jugabilidad, porque una cosa es que se parezca a los Modern Warfare y otra que la jugabilidad sea mucho mejor. Y eso es lo que han cambiado. Lo principal, vamos.
Down sprint? Is it how far does the slide?
You probably have a million little conversations like that.
So many little things, and how do you kind of know where you're going to go? So,
yeah. One of the keys for me is the map design, right? That's something that you kind of touched on a little bit there, but from my experience playing, you've done such a good job of having the close quarter fights, but as well, if you're a fan of sniping, you can still have those long range fights. How hard has that been, just getting the maps themselves?
That's my lit Jeff on that one.
He's the map guy.
Well, it's tricky. I think, we always make maps that we try to support every playstyle.
Sobre todo dice que lo que han mantenido ha sido lo que son los pasillos más estrechos y como que eso era lo principal de los Modern Warfare. Entonces en el nuevo diseño de mapas han intentado mantener eso. No... Bueno, es un nuevo diseño pero manteniendo lo clásico, entonces... El nuevo diseño evidentemente se debe al nuevo motor gráfico, que desde luego se nota mucho. Y recordad que, porque eso he visto muchas críticas últimamente, un nuevo motor gráfico no significa que el primer año ya lo vayan a exprimir al máximo. Un nuevo motor gráfico se tarda mucho en exprimirlo. Y que este nuevo motor de Infinity Ward ya en el primer año se note tanto la diferencia, imaginad hasta dónde puede llegar. Vamos, yo espero que llegue muy lejos, porque tiene muy buena pinta.
Has that allowed you to reach kind of new heights when you just speak to a variety of gunfights, a variety of action within these maps?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can even look at our maps from a scale standpoint, where we have the gunfight maps, and then we go all the way up to larger player scales. So you're going to be playing 20v20.
Bueno, esto es lo típico de que dicen todos los años, que todos los mapas tienen diversidad de gameplay en cuanto una zona es más para subfusiles, otra más para escopetas. Tampoco es nada... Infinity Ward es verdad que sí que se notan mucho más las zonas de francotirador o de subfusil, porque es lo que decían antes, que intentan mantener siempre las líneas de que las casas o hayan pasillos más estrechos. Se nota mucho.
It feels like you've tried so many different things. What's the process like to try and find those new tidbits where you can still surprise people?
It's really interesting at the beginning. I have that feeling at the end of each game where I'm like, okay, we put everything into this. What the hell did we do next?
Yeah, man, do next.
But we draw. I mean, this game we had the opportunity to draw from real military and things that they would do, and that is where like the night vision gameplay stuff came from, and the doors and things like that. We have a big, I guess, a suite of functionality for doors and how you interact with them that really changes up the flow. When you think about it, it's just a door.
But I also think that, when you have a franchise that's been around this long, you gotta have so much features and mechanics up in the attic. That was the kind of point of us trying to strip stuff down and really question the stuff that we were putting into it. So every single thing we put into the game, we really looked at, analyzed, tried to make better, or make a better version of that stuff, just to kind of force us to.
Lo que he dicho antes, os voy traduciendo sobre todo lo importante. Ahora mismo están diciendo lo de los mapas todo el rato.
We wanted to add more depth and replayability to each firefight, and that's kind of how we look at each change that we put into the game.
That makes sense. And obviously, when you have
Eso se notará sobre todo más en cuanto al gameplay. Si de verdad los mapas mantienen las líneas clásicas o el nuevo motográfico, se notará más. Que no por explicar, pero bueno, es lo que tienen que hacer. Las armas, a ver qué dice sobre ellas.
And we did it in a way that in close quarters it still feels like Call of Duty, feels really tight, but then when we have our big battle maps, you have these long-range engagements, there's this new layer of depth of like, do I have to lead my target a little bit? What caliber weapon am I using? Is it going to penetrate this surface? And so I feel like we've really elevated Modern Warfare.
Well, when it comes to the weapons, and one of the key things I think with any Call of Duty title is kind of the progression, right?
Estaba diciendo, por cierto, sobre los rangos de las armas cuando estaba moviendo las manos, que es un tema muy importante para ajustar las distancias en los mapas. Y esto es lo más importante para mí de lo que han dicho hasta ahora, la unificación en la progresión de los modos de juego.
Just like they did in multiplayer and in Spec Ops. And then when you're talking about progression, we didn't want, people to be like, I'm a Spec Ops player, or I'm a multiplayer, MP player, or I'm a campaign player. We wanted you to be a Modern Warfare player.
Y habrá progresión en la campaña, que eso también desde Black Ops 3 que no se ve en la saga Call of Duty. Así que muy interesante para la rejugabilidad de la campaña.
This year. How is that going to work?
It's going to work great.
It's going to be awesome.
I like that. That's the big thing, right? Everybody, in previous games, you've kind of gotten the map pack here, and he's gotten the.
Le ha dicho hace un momento, por cierto, sobre la progresión, que cómo podía ser esto de que todo funcionara a la vez, y le ha dicho el de Infinity igual, pues así funciona, así de tajante ha sido.
You mean free?
Yeah. It's completely free. Free content.
Yes.
I like that. Free for everybody. That is awesome.
No, that is fantastic to hear. But no, it's been fantastic. You guys aren't off the hook quite yet. It's been great.
Y bueno, esto también ya se sabía, ya lo habían publicado hace un mes cuando hicieron más de un mes en el E3. Lo de que nada si son Pass y habrán contenidos gratis. Me supongo que seguirán el tipo de. Bueno, y ahora van a hablar sobre la gente que está ahí para probarlo.
You've got Courage close to you though, and he's one of the loudest human beings on the planet. So I'm hoping that you're going to be able to get through. Hey Jack, what's up, buddy? Who thought it was going to put him up front? I thought he'd be like in the back.
En teoría había algunos españoles que habían ido. No tengo ni idea de quién, si están ahí o habrán hecho más salas. Y ahí solo están los más cercanos a Infinity War, ni idea.
So when you first load up, you'll see we've got back to the factions. So we've got the Coalition, respectively, on the west and the Allegiance on the east. And so you can kind of see my default kind of strike team here.
Los operadores que funcionan como facciones. Facciones, me gusta el término, ya que de Treyarch después de un año y medio no la metió en Black Ops 4.
Yeah, so my two favorites, Zane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's got a tactical poncho.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, before I get yelled at by Joel, it's not a cape.
It's not a cape?
It's not a cape.
Not a cape, tactical poncho. But moving forward from operators, the actual creator class system, this is where things get really.
Y cada operadoría de principio parece que tiene varias customizaciones. Aquí tenemos 5 clases. De momento tienen aquí para crear. Es lo que tenía el Modern Warfare clásico, el 1. Bueno. Y se parece mucho el sistema de crear una clase al del Modern Warfare 1. Yo esperaba que se pareciera más al de Modern Warfare 3, que tenía mucha más personalización. Lo que parece que se han currado es la personalización de las armas. Por lo que pone ahí arriba puedes seleccionar 5 cosas y en cada slot tienes varias opciones con su respectiva ventaja y desventaja dentro del arma. Variedad de armas lo habían vendido como que habría mucha personalización, y sí, el arma en sí se puede personalizar mucho, pero no me convence lo que he visto de crear una clase. Me parece muy básico. Igual espero estar equivocado, pero... Y las rachas son de bajas, por cierto, no por puntos este año. También vuelven a lo clásico de Modern Warfare. Armas estoy viendo 3, 4, creo que habían 6, si no me equivoco, fusiles. Esto es una versión capada, o sea, seguro que no tienen todo el contenido los que están ahí para probarlo. Si ya hay 6 fusiles de asalto, me gusta eso en cuanto a contenido.
You actually have perks on the guns as well now.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's kind of we kind of wanted a little get out of jail free card where we didn't have to put a physical attachment on everything, but you'll find a lot of like.
El juego en sí es eso, me recuerda más a Modern Warfare 3 de momento que no Modern Warfare 1. Menos lo de crear una clase, desde luego.
Every piece is there, and we actually built all of the functionality based on real life, how it would affect the gun.
I feel like I'm really like Tony Stark. The stuff that it looks like we'll be able to do with this, like just endless hours of customizing and finding the best setup, what you really like to use. It's sensational stuff. But I do want to chat in a little bit.
Y con cada arma puedes llevar algún perk, alguna ventaja, por lo que parecía. No me he fijado muy bien en eso. Vale, en cuanto a granadas letales tenemos la termita que vuelve de Call of Duty Ghost, aunque no se parece a la de Ghost, pero bueno, la función es la misma. Creo que estaba en el Modern Warfare 3 si no me equivoco. Mina de proximidad, que es la Bouncing Betty. Salía en el tráiler gameplay. Y tácticas también, hay un montón. Esto no creo que lo tengan capado, por eso yo creo que todas esas letales y tácticas estarán dentro del juego final. Vale, eso te marca el enemigo. La granada esa. Y el sensor, que en vez de estar en el arma, ahora es una táctica. Que estaba en el arma en el Modern Warfare 3 como accesorio, ahora lo puedes llevar en la mano, como un radar. Espero que no tenga mucho alcance porque si no puede estar muy chetado. Las ventajas, por cierto, parece que no se pueden elegir 2, como en los Black Ops, 2 por slot, digamos. Solo se puede llevar una en el primer sitio, una en el segundo y una en el tercero, y ya está. 3 ventajas en total. Porque no hay ningún sitio para ampliarlo, vamos, que se vea. Y bueno, las ventajas son muy... lo típico. Que es inmune a los UAVs, a las rachas controladas por la IA. Y aquí tenemos las rachas, por cierto, lo que decía, son por bajas. El UAV está por 4 puntos. Hay morteros, helicópteros, los aviones que hacen las pasadas, el tanque que han enseñado en el tráiler. Ahí tenemos el paquete. El paquete es algo nuevo, nada hecho control copia. Aquí tenemos la última racha de todos, que repite del Modern Warfare 3, que será el Juggernaut. El fósforo blanco,
sort of get in the trailer is like the tank.
Yeah,
Que vi, no sé quién lo había publicado, que lo habían criticado un montón por el tema del fósforo blanco. Me parece una chorrada, o sea, es un arma. ¿Y por qué no criticamos al juego porque matamos a la peña? Sin más, es que me parecen chorradas cuando sueltan eso. Aquí tenemos lo de capturando el tanque. No he visto por eso de momento nada así destruible. Y eso estaría guay verlo ahora. Pero no lo van a enseñar. Si las cajas se pudiesen destruir con el tanque estaría guay. Pasarles por encima o al menos reventarlas. ¿Tienes seleccionado el modo de juego de Headquarters, de cuartel general? En Grazna Right. Entonces lo que han enseñado al principio no es que hubiese un modo guerra, entonces. O sea, entras como si fuese una operación del modo guerra. Vamos a verlo ahora, cómo va. Porque parecen mapas simplemente al fin y al cabo. O sea, esto es cuartel general, entras así como si fuese una operación. Pero no es modo guerra. Vale. Milton Marrero, muy buenas. El sensor estaba en modo Warfare 2. ¿Estaba como que lo llevabas en la mano o también como con el arma? Como en el modo Warfare 3. En el modo Warfare 2 no me acordaba, la verdad. No, no me acuerdo cómo estaba. Vale, es cuartel general, creo. No es punto caliente. Me he equivocado de la traducción. ¿Lo he dicho bien? Bueno, que es cuartel general. Ahí se ha cortado un poco el directo, no sé por qué. Están enseñando los entornos realistas. Vale, te salta el aviso de que no hay respawn, puedes cerrar las puertas. Ok, me gusta lo que estoy viendo. Cuartel general es el modo de juego este, para quien no lo sepa, que el equipo que toma el cuartel va consiguiendo puntos. Que por cierto, los puntos ahora los consigues de 1 en 1 y no de 5 en 5 como había sido en todos los anteriores Call of Duty con cuartel general. Y quien tiene el cuartel general no tiene reapariciones. El otro equipo sí que tiene hasta que se destruye el cuartel. O lo toman los enemigos o se acaba el minuto de tiempo, que suele ser siempre. El tiempo abajo a la izquierda no pasa mientras nadie tiene el punto. Son 5 minutos en total y eso, se va bloqueando el tiempo. Y arriba pone lo que va a tardar el cuartel general. Hay, por cierto, arriba en el arma, me dices Milton, vale, gracias por la aclaración. O sea que era lo mismo que en el modo Warfare 3. Lo que han hecho ahora es cambiarlo de lugar y en vez de ser un accesorio de arma es un accesorio que llevas en la mano. Como ventaja, si no me equivoco. Entonces lo que decía, ahora están capturando los enemigos y ellos son los que no tienen respawn ahora. Me gustaría ver eso que enseñaron de la campaña, que parecía que se podían destruir las puertas, a ver si cierran una y disparan a través de la puerta. Porque estaría guay ver eso. Aunque si no lo han hecho aún, lo dudo. Bueno, parece que ahora van a enseñar eso, gameplay todo el rato. Que creo que lo que están haciendo es jugar los youtubers que han ido a probar el juego allá a Los Ángeles. Pone mecánicas de combate y abajo a la izquierda hay como dos símbolos de ruta. Vale, esa dispara a la puerta y no parece que se destruya. Igual es algo exclusivo de la campaña.
Stop.
Yeah.
You can finish the rest of it.
Yeah. You can
That's awesome.
Put 2 and 2 together.
No, that sounds epic. And
We have to get our chemistry.
Oh no! What's going to happen is I'm going to put the C4 on, and then you're going to fly it into me. And then,
Probably, and then we're both going to die.
well, can we talk about some of
the
maybe new combat mechanics that are going to be within this? There's different stuff you talked about. I kind of want to talk about the doors a little bit because I remember the first time when I was first hearing about it because I hit up. I think I was talking to somebody at Infinity Ward. I'm like, "Can you tell me like some of the new stuff for the game?" He just looks at me and goes, "Doors." And I was
Doors.
like, "What? He's just like doors." And I was like, "All right." But there is a very new feature that's very interesting and provides some kind of wild circumstances within gunfights. Can you talk to me about the changes to doors within Modern Warfare?
Yeah, so early on we put doors in, right, and let players kind of like pause a firefight. We're like, that's kind of cool, but they felt really, really basic. So we started to layer in kind of this experience, these new features. So we have a peek mechanic to let you saw it in the trailer, open a door slightly, throw a tactical in, and then you can melee the door, go in and clear them out. And then we did some breaching, and we're like, okay, what if explosives just open doors? So players can either throw C4, clacker the door open, or they can cook a grenade. And then we had a bunch of players, you know, whining about like.
Bueno, estaba escuchando un poco ahora sobre todo lo que estaban diciendo, pero me están comentando más que otra cosa.
So you can be sneaky, or you can just be loud.
Yeah, well, it's actually funny on this map on SD. One of the bomb sites is in this apartment building around the corner.
Por cierto, han empezado este equipo que están enseñando con el primer cuartel general, pero se están llevando una buena paliza. Estaría guay si fuesen cambiando de... También dos cosas importantes que no he comentado. Lo que sería el UHD, lo que se ve en la pantalla. Arriba tenemos el marcador de lo que sería el radar, por así decirlo. Radar no, el... Ah, no, es el radar, la brújula, vamos. Que te indica hacia dónde estás mirando. Lo de los números. Personalmente, eso nunca lo he mirado mucho. En los Call of Duty en los que había. Modern Warfare, básicamente. Y tenemos regeneración de salud clásica. Nos dejamos de los pinchazos de Black Ops 4 y volvemos a lo clásico. Te disparan, se te pone la pantalla en rojo y con el tiempo, si no te disparan, vas recuperando vida. Parece que la salud se recupera bastante rápido. Así que bueno.
That didn't make this build, but we'll be putting out some 4K footage of gameplay after. It'll be in there. It'll also be in the beta. So,
like that a lot.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming in, kind of talking high level about some of the great mechanics within Modern Warfare. Anything you want to say, maybe to your coworkers, fans, before you head out?
Yeah, we would like to say that we're lucky enough to be the ones up here kind of presenting this game, but there's a whole studio of people that really put their heart and soul into this game, and it really means a lot to us. So. Thanks for checking it out, and hopefully everybody has a good time.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us as well. Game we played, it's fantastic. Looks brilliant as well. You've done a really good job. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, Joe, Jeff, thanks a lot. But guys, before we get further into the show, we have a lot more to show you upcoming. We are going to show you the Dark Edition coming for Modern Warfare. Let's take a look.
Y ahora nos van a enseñar más contenido del Modern Warfare. Vale, de una nueva edición en la que van a venir las gafas. La Dark Edition. Me supongo que esta edición va a ser bastante más cara de los 100 euros. No creo que con la luz que hay en el escenario vea mucho con esas gafas.
When I was a kid,
these are the real thing. These work.
I wanted for Christmas for years of.
Guapas son, esa no os diré que no, pero.
Amazing. Thank you so much to Joel Emsley who has joined us.
I have wanted these since a child, and you have made this a reality. I am so.
You never be afraid of the dark.
Vale, ha entrado otro de Infinity Ward.
Joel, I need you to realize I'm taking this home with me.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
We'll be all right. I don't care if it is okay with you, I'm putting one of they're coming with me.
They look great on you guys. It's a great accessory.
Does that look badass?
Puts the entire ensemble together.
How do
You look tactical.
you don't typically see somebody in a button down in night vision. Now you have.
You have to dress it up a little bit, dude.
Well, you talk to me a little bit about your role at Infinity War with the upcoming Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I'm the studio art director, and you know, long ago when we did Modern Warfare 2, we did night vision goggles, and you know that was like almost 10 years ago. So when we went back to reimagine Modern Warfare, we knew that night vision was going to play a big role, and you know we decided to.
Está diciendo que cuando les dio por volver a hacer Modern Warfare, reimaginarlo, pues lo más mítico fueron las gafas de la oscuridad, que es lo que enseñaron justamente en el primer tráiler, con Price, con la ya famosa frase de Going Dark.
We put it in the game. You see them wearing. Captain Price is actually wearing these. They're all over the place. And then we.
Habrá mapas bastante oscuros en el multi, así que será bastante necesario jugar con esas gafas dentro del juego. Han enseñado como mínimo 2 mapas en los que era de noche.
It was fun. I mean, you start with an idea, and Nick Levisis says.
Pues no me acuerdo si era el Modern Warfare 3 o el 2 también, que podías ponerte las gafas, pero los mapas eran, o sea, no había ninguno así que recuerde oscuro, todos eran de día. Como te pusieras esas gafas, te quedabas vacío, que ayuda realmente. Y las gafas, por cierto, también lo que está comentando es que tienen enfoque de luz. Entonces, dependiendo de la luz que te esté dando, vas a poder ver más, digamos. Pues la gafa va a tener menos filtro o alguna cosa así van a hacer. No lo ha especificado, pero bueno. El presentador se ha vuelto un poco loco.
If I'm not mistaken, the all gillied up pack and even all of them, that's some old school operators right there.
We went back in the archives, the original.
Y el stand para colocar las gafas de visión nocturna también va incluido en la edición, para ponerlas ahí bien.
Oh, that is so cool.
Let's put that in the game. And then the Crew Expendable, all gillied up, and Warpig are actually, they're all pulled from Call of Duty 4. All the original props went into the warehouses and got that stuff going. So,
habrá que ver lo dicho, cuánto costará esa edición, porque si no la engordan con Call of Duty Points, como hicieron con la de 100, que estaba engordada a base de Call of Duty Points, el precio, no por contenido, pues mira, lo voy a buscar ahora mismo en el otro ordenador. A ver, ya que están poniendo la página de que ya se puede reservar. A ver cuánto va a costar. No está puesta en... A ver, Infinity War, no os dediquéis a timar. Están aún las 3 ediciones que ya estaban. No han puesto la nueva. Igual tardan un poco en actualizar la página.
Discussing in case you're just joining us, let's go through sort of a quick rundown of everything we've seen and discussed so far. So, if you didn't see the trailer, you got to check it out.
Vale, lo dicho, habrá una beta abierta. Si reserváis el juego, lo que ponían es que va a estar más días la beta para la gente que lo tenga reservado. Igual lo típico de la beta dura 3 días, pero si lo tienes reservado son otros 3 días. Me supongo que será el doble del tiempo, no creo que lo hagan menos.
There's going to be an ongoing stream of free updates, so no more DLC, free content following the launch this fall.
Contenido gratis después del lanzamiento. No han especificado cuánto, pero lo dicho, yo espero que sean operaciones como cada mes o así, estaría guay. Aunque sea poquillo contenido, pero bueno, para darle vida al juego. Cada mes no creo que sea difícil.
to have some time with the developers talking about the game and everything we're excited about, kind of where their thought process was behind the development of this. But we have, what, 36 streamers here from across the world.
Yes.
That they're going to be throwing down on Modern Warfare.
Yes, our close friends who
Bueno, aquí tenemos a los streamers que ahora les dejarán jugar al juego.
see that as well. A couple guys playing on PC, a couple guys playing on
Están ahí impacientes.
Is going to be 6v6 gameplay. So we're going to see 4 new maps in a variety of modes, along with a special night version of one of those maps.
No sé si lo harán ellos el streaming de esta gente o les han dado permiso para ellos hacer streaming en sus canales. Vuelve guerra terrestre, pero ya no es 9 contra 9, sino 20 contra 20. Y el 2 contra 2. El 10 por 10 me supongo que se refieren a 10 versus 10. Yo creo que estaba equivocado eso.
It's going to be splashing. You guys are going to want to be right here on the Call of Duty channel, where we're going to be cherry picking the most awesome gameplay from all of our 36 streams. You're going to see the best of all the action right here. Trust me, this is the place to be.
It absolutely is. But before we get into that gameplay, the final bit of business I do want to get to is on a more serious.
No sé si durará mucho más el directo, pero os voy recordando que sobre todo dejar like en el directo mío se agradece un montón. Y así, y sobre todo también suscribiros porque vamos, que el juego lo vais a tener en el canal seguro. No tengo suficientes suscriptores como para estar ahí para probarlo, me encantaría desde luego.
It's a lot. Their current goal is getting 100,000 veterans back to work by 2024, and it can only happen if the Call of Duty community helps us.
Hablando de veteranos de guerra, que Infinity War siempre está mucho en campañas de donaciones para ellos y han trabajado con muchos veteranos para el nuevo motor gráfico y bueno, para los Call of Duty en general.
And this is a tangible way to say thank you to our servicemen and women for their service. You can find more ways to help out at callofdutyendowment.org/help and follow them on Instagram at Call of Duty Endowment. But it's a fantastic cause. If you can be involved, please do. But this is how the Call of Duty Endowment works, by getting our vets to work. Let's take a closer look at this amazing organization and their mission.
Vale. Y ahora básicamente dejan con la organización de veteranos a la que ayudan. Que vamos a dejarlo, evidentemente. También me sirve eso, para deciros lo que estaba diciendo. La verdad que estar ahí para probar el juego ya... A ver, está guay, pero es eso, que tampoco les van a dejar probar todo el juego. Y se van a quedar con las ganas como les guste hasta... Al menos hasta la beta abierta. Hasta octubre ya, bueno, que tampoco queda mucho realmente. 2 meses y medio, un poco más. 2 meses y 3 semanas. En fin, no está lejos el juego. Y hay también otras cosas por en medio. No todo es Call of Duty. Y este será el tráiler que subirán a YouTube, me supongo. Parece que cada mapa es eso, lo han hecho como una operación. Es el mismo tráiler que han puesto al principio, así que sí, esto va a ser el tráiler. Lo he dicho, como que los mapas ahora se llaman operaciones y tienes un principio en cada uno. Pero esto de que puedas apagar las luces... Este es el minimapa que han enseñado que puedes llevar encima. Esto es la racha de bajas, el mini tanque. Es como que le han llamado operaciones para justificar el cómo llegas a cada mapa. Que si con un coche, los helicópteros... El dron no le han enseñado qué hace al final. Me supongo que ponía la descripción antes, cuando han pasado por encima de las rachas. Y este es el mapa que estaba enseñando antes, si no me equivoco. Con lo del cuartel general. Y el tanque era una racha. El misil se llama el Javelin de Modern Warfare 3. Vamos, es igualito al menos. Bouncing Betis. Y la Moab. Supongo que le llamarán Moab, como fue en el Modern Warfare 2 y el 3. No creo que le cambien el nombre, como en el Ghost o el Infinite. Ahora irán con los gameplays, me supongo.
So far, it has been wondrous.
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. I was speaking to the developers. It is massive because of some insight, maybe some extra tips and tricks that hopefully some of our streamers have taken note of, because we're going to be critiquing their gameplay now.
Yeah, so this is where we get into the big chunk of the show. This is where we're going to have all these streamers out here playing the game. We're going to hop to various modes, and to join us to kind of break down the action, talk through the gameplay, we've got Joey Merc DeLuca and Anthony Nameless Wheeler. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Feeling amazing. I mean, we're here at the multiplayer reveal. It's new Call of Duty. It's the most exciting part of the year for me. I love it.
Pues no, van con otros dos de Infinity War con más información. O sea que están cumpliendo de momento lo que habían puesto en la descripción de entrevistas con los desarrolladores.
Live in action. It's going to be a ton of fun.
I'm mostly excited to see the fails.
Honestly, yeah, we love a good fail. Yeah, Maven's mishaps.
En este momento del streaming ya están todos como... Esto es muy emocionante ver a tanta gente jugando a nuestro juego ahora mismo, pues se ve que los streamers ya están con ello.
We're going to see a lot of different modes throughout the course of this, and basically 36 streamers, and we'll kind of be hopping from POV to POV. So obviously we're not going to be able to capture every single moment, but we're going to show off the best of the best, and like we said earlier, it's going to kind of end in that bracket play, which should be interesting.
I think we all have an idea of who the best players here are going to be, and they're the ones that we're probably going to spend the majority of our time watching.
True. Is there anyone that stands out?
Shroud, instantly.
Yeah.
He's just so good.
Also, we got Courage. We got Courage here. Want to give Courage some love.
Teep as well, obviously, Teep, a former professional Call of Duty player. We're going to be, seeing how he does in the 2 versus 2.
Well, it's not just going to be us. So we're going to be on the desk kind of breaking down the action and talking through things. We've also got a couple folks with us to talk to the players and go through it. First up, it's going to be our pal, Christine Leahy. How you doing?
I'm good, Maven. How are you?
I have a lot of energy, which is a problem sometimes, but I'm doing well.
Energy is never a bad thing. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm really excited to meet you, Kitty Plays. I haven't met you yet. I see you're having a lot of conversations. You're talking a lot with your fans right now on your stream. What are you most excited about that you saw so far?
I think I'm excited for the noob tube to be back. That was one of my favorite guns that I played with in the past in like middle and high school, so it's definitely a nice thing to have to get those easy eliminations, and I'm looking forward to using it today.
We were just talking, actually. You play with a lot of celebrities, a lot of traditional sports athletes. Who has been the best player you faced off against in Call of Duty?
In Call of Duty? Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't played a lot of celebrities in Call of Duty yet. It's been in other games, but...
Well, we got to get them on it. Who would you want to play in Call of Duty?
I think I would like to play against Baker Mayfield, because I know he's a big COD, Halo, Fortnite fan, so I'd love to play against him in this game.
Got to get him over to Call of Duty. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to see you play.
I'm excited to play. Thank you.
Maven, back to you.
Thank you so much, Christine. And Joe, you're a Browns fan, right?
I tell you what, I was feeling dangerous. I love that answer. Baker Mayfield, come on down, because let me tell you, I would love to play some COD with you.
Well, it's probably been fun. You've got decades of failure, and now this is your year.
Yeah, people always ask me what's it like to wake up on Sundays, and I don't know. Well, this year, to see what all the excitement is about, but yeah, I mean, Baker, if you want to ever get carried in some COD, I'm your guy. I got you.
I'm not your guy, but I'll play with you. You'll carry. But
si parece que el sonido y la imagen van un poco desincronizados, sí. El directo no se lo han trabajado mucho.
How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing well, Clint. How you doing?
I'm
Han invitado a muchísimos americanos, se nota. Son de allí, es lo normal.
You've never played Call of Duty multiplayer before. You played the 2v2. You've never played this multiplayer yet. I know you're not a competitor. I know you're a streamer full time. You're an entertainer. But this is a big deal. This is a multiplayer reveal. I know you want to put on a show. What are your expectations?
Doug, I have one of the highest earnings in the last Call of Duty game. If you check esportsearnings.com, I am absolutely a competitor, first off. Second, I'm ready to scream and get loud and have more people on Reddit saying, oh, I don't play COD. But guess what? I'm playing since Call of Duty 3, and I'm going to show you the best classes you can have today. Look at this. In the creator classes, you can put 5 attachments per weapon. Do you hear that right now?
5 attachments.
I have AR class, I have SMG class, I have a precision rifle, like a marksman type rifle, I have a run and gun AR, and then I have a sniper SMG overkill quick swap class. So that I can be the Pomade.
La MP5, por cierto, se la ha puesto como secundaria. Me supongo que con la ventaja de ponerte 2 armas principales. Así que está esa ventaja. No lo he visto claro, pero dudo que un subfusil esté como secundaria. En cualquier caso serían las escopetas. Se han empezado a reír aquí como si no hubiesen mañana, porque la coña era que estaban entrevistándole en plan como si no hubiese jugado nunca a Call of Duty. Y el otro se ha puesto a seguirle la bola.
It's going to be us 4, and we're going to have Christine and Center also helping us out. So thanks, guys. They'll be kind of getting feedback, chatting with the players over the course of the day, but it's time to get into it. I want to get into the gameplay. It's going to be the 6v6 gameplay we're going to be hopping into. I'm excited for this because what we went back to 5v5 this year, we're now back to 6v6. I believe we're going to be starting out, it's going to be runner domination. So I'm sure most people are familiar with domination, but just at the basic level, Joe, talk to me about domination.
Yeah, domination, 3 flags, A, B, and C. You get points by capturing.
Vale, dominio 6 contra 6. Si es que no les han llamado mapas, les han llamado zonas de combate. Pone a la izquierda. Gun Runner.
Shortly here, the guys will be loaded up, and we've got a lobby full. We've got a ton of different games going on. I think we're going to be hopping kind of pod to pod to just show off different players.
Irán a jugar esto seguramente los que están ahí ahora. Se lo están presentando así.
He's just screaming.
Whoever did the seating chart needs to be fired immediately.
He's too close to us right now.
Get him and Legion just tossed in the back. It's got to be tough, too, for him because he's sitting next to Doc, who is just basically better than him in every way. Doc's, what, like 6'8"?
He's also way taller than him.
Lean muscle.
Way taller. Handsome.
Los mapas no parecen precisamente pequeños. Pero igual es como lo están enseñando. Espero que igual que han hecho mapas para 2 contra 2, en concreto mapas pequeños, también se hayan molestado en hacer mapas grandes para el 20 contra 20. Porque vamos, como metan 20 contra 20 en mapas de 6 contra 6, como que no. Pero bueno, a ver lo que enseñan.
It's not your typical 3-lane map that we're sort of used to these last couple of years, so it's going to be interesting to see the way the players sort of move on the map.
Well, kind of hearing the philosophy from a lot of the developers about those power positions. Would you have, Nuevos, would you have one big tip with the game slowing down, with it being power position focused from your heyday back with Modern Warfare? What would you recommend?
Vale, sí, van a jugar al modo de juego y el mapa que estaban enseñando. El mapa parece bastante pequeño ahora, visto desde el minimapa. Y este va a jugar con francotirador, que se veía ahí con la sensibilidad.
Seriously, if I had 3 wishes and everyone says like superpowers, being rich, being famous, I just want to be able to play games like Shroud for 24 hours.
Just one day. Just well, that's one of your wishes?
Yeah.
Tomará la B, se llevará la primera baja.
Okay, well I guess that's a really dumb wish because I guess I could just do it forever, couldn't I, Joe?
El arma, lástima que ha quitado la repetición, pero el arma le ha matado bastante rápido. Y eso me gusta. La detección de daño, ya sabemos que Infinity Ward es la mejor, sin ninguna duda. O sea, ojalá Treyarch aprendiera de ellos. La paliza que se está llevando. Se está poniendo a tocar la sensibilidad 50 millones de veces del ratón. Por lo que se veía también les han dejado utilizar... Ahí está, se mata de 3 balas. Recuperación de vida muy lenta, muy lenta. Y la movilidad muy rápida. Las sensaciones de momento son esas. Y me mola. Joder, parece que están eligiendo justamente al equipo que va peor para hacer el streaming. Estos no aciertan ni una. Antes también estaban enseñando justamente a quien se estaba llevando la paliza. Si hasta hay uno del equipo enemigo que salía arriba a la derecha que va con una racha de 5. Vale, se ponen a tomar varios. Y se pilla la M4. Le ha levantado un montón el arma cuando le ha disparado el enemigo. Por eso no le ha dado con el francotirador. Vale, han cambiado de persona. Este va con algo parecido a una RPK. No sé cuál sea el nombre. Vale, ha matado a uno, pero lo han matado de lejos. Las ligeras también suelen estar bastante equilibradas. Bueno, han cambiado a uno que es del mismo equipo, porque les han tomado las 3 banderas. Le están pegando una buena paliza. El helicóptero que es con la racha de 3 bajas, a ver si lo tiran para saber qué es. Vale, han cambiado a uno del otro equipo. De los que van ganando y tienen las 3 banderas otra vez.
So we just saw something call out of Jericho. He just changed his gun to full auto as he was entering that room. Unfortunately, he doesn't get that kill, but I like the idea of going into close quarters combat and switching to the full auto and try to spray him.
El juego a estas alturas, 1 de agosto, me supongo que sigue siendo una alfa. Lo que les dejan probar. La beta es para más adelante. Así que sus errores evidentemente van a tener el juego. Pero de momento se ve muy bien. Me recuerdo el año pasado el Black Ops 4 que era como... Cuando lo enseñaron, verdad que fue en el E3, fue un poco antes, pero los que lo intentaban defender era como, bueno, es una alfa, aún queda mucho para la beta o para el juego final. Y era como, bueno, es verdad que queda para el juego final, pero llevan más de 2 años y medio haciendo el juego. Entonces no es una excusa eso de que sea una alfa. Y veo que Infinity Ward se la ha tomado bastante en serio. El marcador, por cierto, está hecho para ser 9 contra 9. Si mal no he visto, 9 o 10. No hay recorte de marcador cuando son menos. En 2 contra 2 me supongo que sí. Si no, ya sería demasiado. Bueno, cada vez que cambian a alguien está recibiendo una paliza. Ese. Abajo a la derecha, ahora, la ventaja que lleva debajo de las rachas es como un cargador de munición en vez de las flechas que llevaba antes. Pero no lo han utilizado ninguna vez, no sé para qué servirá. Igual es una ventaja extra. Y el diseño del mapa es que es Infinity Ward, totalmente. Con eso no tengo ninguna objeción.
used in other games. And yeah, I was going through it, and I was looking at the different stocks and different programs. I'm like, oh, if I do this, I have to, okay, I sprint slower, but I zoom it faster, and if I do this, it's...
Supongo que antes que estaban enseñando a alguien que estaba utilizando mando y ratón, bueno, mando en vez de teclado y ratón. Habrá gente por ahí que utilizará mando y los juntarán entre ellos. No creo que junten aleatoriamente a mando y teclado y ratón, porque sería ya... Y lo dicho es que han cambiado el equipo que va ganando y de golpe les estaban ganando.
With this gun, or if I want to slow down, like when I'm using the M4, am I going to be in a power position? Okay, so on this map, that's what I'm going to make.
And again, I think one of the keys, just to kind of reiterate, is you're going to come into those situations in a game, right? You create your class and you think, oh, I wish I, could maybe be a little bit quicker. Change it in the game. It's a simple.
Por cierto, no hay intermedio en la partida de dominio. Es a 200 puntos y ya está. Sin límite de tiempo y sin intermedio.
I just can't play with Nameless again. The guy started at 9-0 yesterday, and how many times do we hear about it throughout the course of the night?
We talk about because you were attacking me, so I had to. You kept killing me.
I think, Clint, one thing you can sort of, from your own personal experience with Teep, he's 17-5.
What is he doing? I'm a full-time commentator for the Call of Duty World League, but on the side, I am TB's full-time base.
Right.
And he's a completely selfish player, and he's likely allowing the other 5 members to run in front of him,
right,
picks up the kills. And
I'm going to be honest. What's funny about that? He spent his entire career.
No, I know.
So when he stopped playing, he's like,
Vale, parece que eso del cargador es como un... como si fuese de ventajas en plan especialista que se recargan con el tiempo. Y le ha dado munición... o más munición o munición mejorada incluso. Porque la tiene como en dorado abajo a la derecha. A ver qué hace, a ver si mata a alguien. Y se ve si le da más puntos o... Bueno, justo tienen que cambiar a otro. En fin. Eso no lo han enseñado cuando estaban creando una clase.
T gets that field upgrade if he wants to use it, but just protect and see. He knows that they're very close from winning this game.
T just kind of going back to his inner competitive self.
Always.
Oh, look at his face, dude.
Mejorar el escudo, dicen que es lo de abajo a la derecha ahora, lo de las flechas. No me cuadra mucho que la señal de mejorar el escudo sea eso. Ah, no, eso sería shield, perdón, fiel no. Es mejora de movilidad, me supongo. Gracias por los likes, por cierto, en el directo, que mientras estamos haciendo esto de mirar los gameplays estáis dejando unos cuantos, se agradece un montón. Directo, creo que voy a dejar que termine esta partida y lo voy a terminar. No voy a estar mucho rato más. Lo dicho, si queréis ver más gameplays, pues como han dicho en el directo, que están... No sé si ponían que habían invitado a más de 30 personas ahí a probar el juego. Y que todos estaban en streaming a la vez. Les dejaban. Así que bueno. Pero lo interesante, lo que se ve, la jugabilidad y demás, con esta partida se ve bastante bien. Tienen las rachas para tirar y no lo están haciendo. Porque este que va a hacer respawn ahora tiene 2 rachas ahí esperando. Y aparte casi va a ser mejor irse a ver los directos de la gente. Porque aquí es que están cambiando siempre a la gente que lo está haciendo peor. Ahora al final de la partida no. Este se ha hecho un buen... Los quicks parece que vuelven. Y se lleva 3 bajas seguidas con el francotirador. El tercero le podría haber matado perfectamente. Ay, vuelven a dejar como en el Infinite Warfare, que puedas matar unos segundos después de que se termine la partida a cámara lenta. Guay. No sé si habrán cámaras de muerte, me supongo que sí, que será estilo clásico. No habrá lo de la mejor jugada de la partida. Está más guapo que haya mejor jugada de la partida, pero bueno. En el streaming directamente lo han quitado. Así que...
Right before the 2v2, I mean, that's the most we've ever had, right?
Yeah, Ground War was previously what? It was 18, I think it maxed out at. I mean, now we have 20v20. I mean, that's.
I don't even know what to expect.
If you get streaks in a 20v20 game mode, oh my.
You're gonna get 7-man.
I'm just imagining the kill feed right now.
Squads just locking down different lanes.
You get a chopper gunner, imagine the kill feed.
Yeah.
It'd be insane.
All right, well, before we get into more action, we're gonna have more matches to come. I believe we do have Censor on the floor with an interview. Douglas, take it away, pal.
Hey, thanks, Clint. So, I'm standing here right now with Myth, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, no pun intended. I'm watching him play this game for the first time. You start off a little bit slow, you sort of pop it off the end.
Yeah.
What are your first initial thoughts on this game?
It's a lot of fun. I think that just like, so the class that I created, I could already see how the dynamics you could create for yourself with choosing different things. And so like my class was very much run and gun. I had the stim as well, so I was able to sort of just heal myself on the go if I got shot. And that.
Mira, al menos algo que he tenido dudas, que es lo de crear las clases, que parecía muy sencillo, tema ventajas.
I know the rhythm, I'm ready to attack.
Yeah, you were getting more excited.
Es justamente de lo que están hablando.
Not playing well. Oh no, guys, don't make fun of me. Like, I know there's a lot of pressure. But no, you started getting the rhythm into it. You started playing really well. You got a world champion on your team, carrying you guys to the win. I just wanted to know, like, I'm jealous, man. I want to be on the floor right now playing this game. And I'm sitting here watching you, so I'm living through you right now. You played well. You guys got the first win. I want to bring it back to the desk, back to Clint.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think we were watching like Shroud or Teep's POV. I saw Myth pop up at the 5-tier. I saw him before this. I was like, if you put a lot of time into caught the passes again, I'm going to fry. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Well, he's confident.
Yeah, no, he absolutely was.
I love that.
We've got an interview with Censor, and then I think our next one, I believe we have Christine Leahy, and she's going to be with TP. Now, Christine, I need you to ask TP right away. I play with him every single day. Can you ask him what it's like to play with someone such as myself?
Oh, God. What it's like to play with you?
Yes.
Well, let me ask him, TP, what is it like to play with Maven? Maven wants me to ask you this question.
Playing with Maven has really fine-tuned me into the player that I am today. Playing with him, it makes my life a lot more difficult. So if you really want to get better at Call of Duty in general, or probably any game, play with that bald man over there.
Oh, that was really sweet. I was expecting some trash talking, but that was really nice. Because we just came from Censor, who I know has a really sore spot, you know, because of you. You beat him in 2014.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, Doug's a great guy, great player, but, you know, I got a lot of chips on the guy, so. A lot of championships in COD, so.
There's the trash talking I was looking for. It looked like you guys were having a lot of fun with this one. You had an awesome game. Why was that?
Honestly, I just kind of figured out how the domination spawns pretty quickly on that map. When I got the UAV, the main map was up. I knew exactly where people were going, and I was just kind of shooting a lot of people in the back and in the side and stuff. And then when it came to like my weapon selections,
Este llevaba la FAT, por cierto, que no habíamos visto esta arma aún.
I wanted to go for, so I think I had the edge there.
I gotta ask you two, you're one of the best Call of Duty players out there. What do you think of the new game?
La llevaba a ráfagas.
This build feels extremely smooth. I'm having a blast. That first map we played was a lot of fun, and man, that sniper rifle was feeling pretty good there, or the marksman rifle actually. So I'm having a good time.
All right, Maven, back to you.
Thank you so much. More action. So we got 1 6v6, and I thought TV was.
El momento ha sido brutal, por eso cuando ha empezado a hablar el otro, el presentador de la derecha partiéndose y el otro todo serio, como Dios mío lo que está diciendo. En fin, vaya.
We are going to continue moving through. That was one of our, I believe we're doing 4 6v6 games. So that was just one. We have a ton more action to come. We'll be hopping through various maps. You guys can see some of the different looks. So I think one of the most important things to players, whether you're coming from a competitive background, pub background, it's the maps, right? Like, you have fan favorites from the past. You always have high expectations coming into the next game. So I think it's really cool to showcase some of these different maps.
I think the key is, well, what the guys in the studio were saying is they're just a little bit different, the way they've been created this year.
Y ahora me supongo que van a hacer esto igual que lo han presentado antes. Mientras van haciendo para entrar en la partida, los que van a jugar lo presentan así. Y ya están. 6 contra 6, duelo por equipos. Esta es la U, parece un montón la UG. Pero ni idea si es la auge.
Doctor disrespect. I'm expecting big things from Doc. I don't know how he plays with those shades on. I don't understand. It's impressive. What do you mean? They're not real.
Pasará como antes, habrán elegido justo al que le van a reventar.
You're right, Joe. You're right.
Oh, he's behind a couple.
From accuracy like that, though.
So he's just getting warmed up.
That's true.
You can't be judging people's accuracy.
Bueno, de momento.
Frying everyone yesterday.
Now we're lying up here.
See that lean?
Vale, hay la inclinación en las paredes como en el Call of Duty Ghost. Me supongo que hay deslizamiento. No me he fijado. Sí, deslizamiento. Que realmente han cogido lo mejor de la movilidad del Infinite y se lo han metido al modo de Warfare. Me mola un montón. Las cuevas estas también parecían más oscuras en el tráiler por el tema que enseñaban que se podía apagar la luz. Lo he dicho, no sé si será en un modo de juego nuevo, porque eso sí que me ha dejado con la duda. Y se lleva el tiro en la cabeza. De la M4, creo.
That team's going to be very strong. Very strong. Again, you talked about it a little bit, man, but the 2v2 exhibition towards the end of the day, I'm very excited to see who comes out on top for that 2v2. It's going to be really...
Well, I saw the frag for a second, I think.
Vale, han elegido a otro jugador. El que antes estaban con la coña de que nunca había jugado a Call of Duty.
That's how it works out. I'm not sure if it's randomized or how to play out.
Here's the MP5, right? This is the gun that you guys were talking about, just how strong this really is.
It reminds me all the way back to Call of Duty 4, where that MP5 was kind of the main sub that a lot of people like to use, and that's one of my favorite submachine guns of all time.
There you go. Yeah, you see these stopping rounds right there, like that just comes through with a nice little hip fire for Jack, but it just feels like when I used it.
Intentaba subir por el barril a la casa, pero no ha podido.
Sub players are looking for one of those slower rate of fire weapons that you can have a nice fight with an assault rifle from medium range, and that MP5 can definitely do it.
So you can change it up, right? Depending on your attachments, you can make it better from range, and you can make it kind of just really good up close. So you have a lot of customization options to make it how you want.
Also worth mentioning, you talked a little bit about the stopping power ammo. That's of course the field upgrade. Yep. A couple of choices there. So
it's absurd. I think what was it yesterday? I think Nameless got first shot at me, and I just popped the stopping power, and he goes, "What just killed me?" I just smoked him. So that'll definitely have an influence on the map. That nade is in your back pocket, pal.
Unlucky. Close.
It's okay. He's gonna spawn up with 2 missiles in his kill streak, so maybe see him call these in, and the stopping power rounds available now as well. Seems like that's
a lot of players
favorite for that.
The stop power rounds?
Yeah.
They're really strong. Yeah, the shield's pretty good too. A lot of powerful field upgrades, that's for sure. It's funny seeing players when they get their streaks. It's almost as if they're so tunnel vision now. Just let me just play the game. Let me just focus in. Let me try and get a couple of kills. Almost forget that you have.
Oh, shot was shaky, but finally they got the headshot. Yeah, I need to see these streaks.
Las granadas no parece que las tire tan exageradas como enseñaron en el primer gameplay de hace un par de semanas. Yo lo veo normal, la verdad. Y la animación no creo que la hayan cambiado en 2 semanas porque la gente se quejará viendo un tráiler.
What game mode did you play on? I think we played on more. I think we played Hardcore. Remember when we played this? It was a ton of fun on this map, that's for sure. But we'll change perspective.
Bueno, acá bien de streamer. Los marcadores son de 10, por cierto.
As soon as I saw Guitar was going to be here, I was like, yeah, that's a guy who I just know is going to dominate. Another, former competitive Call of Duty guy. You just kind of know.
Yeah, but he's always been really good at I don't know, just finding power.
Los mapas de Infinity War también siempre han sido menos cuadrados que los de Treyarch, lo cual impide bastante a los camperos. Siempre habrá, evidentemente, pero son más redondos los mapas. Y en cuanto a trabajo, yo creo que Treyarch no lo hace porque es más trabajo. Hacer mapas así con caminos redondeados que no cuadrados. Básicamente.
or if they were hit with the counter UAV.
Duelo por equipos, parece que es a 75 bajas por cómo va la barra abajo, a la izquierda.
You know, it seems like your starter kind of comfort. I was gonna say it's one of those traditional weapons, right? You know what you're gonna get out of there too.
It's also very good.
There is that too. That is very true, and of course you can always go over to the customize things up a little bit. But here is Katarga's perspective. That's his second kill in a row. And what streak did he put on? Looks like he's come pretty high here. He's not going low. The radar's gonna be the first, but as he progresses through, honestly, you expect to get just a ton of kills.
Esto me supongo que iba el carroñero, que salía el símbolo antes, el cargador ampliado. Las armas parece que no van a tener cargadores tan a lo bestia como en el Infinite Warfare, pero al tener una buena detección de daño no hace falta que tengan 50.000 balas. Problema que tiene Black Ops 4. Aquí tenemos el misil. Parece que se controla bastante bien el misil, con giro de cámara y todo.
With the beta, but we are in our second map of our 4 6v6s that are going to be played. Then we have the 10v10, the 20v20, the 2v2 gunfight bracket that's going to go down.
Tienen el UAV.
I know there's been a public cry to see a lot more of multiplayer. You've got, what, a 3-minute trailer of all the action. You get 3 or so hours of gameplay today. So much to show.
20 and 4. Uncontested, man.
20 of their 75.
20 and 10. You got 4 assists. You died 10.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jack went 19 and 3?
Yeah, it's actually courage.
All right, Jack.
Yeah.
The Doc had 4 kills. I was expecting more.
Wait, Doc had 4.
4 and 8.
He had 4 kills.
Double dang.
He was
That's all right. His team won, right? W.
Yeah.
That's what the Doc's about, getting W.
That's the mentality I have to keep. As long as you win, Joe.
I feel like Doc, if anyone, is probably a team player, right?
Yeah. It's the way you guys not. No, probably not. Probably not at all.
Probably
playing for the win.
Well, they got the win, so.
Yeah, so well, we've seen dominations. We've now seen TDM. We'll keep kind of ripping through these, but so far it's been awesome to see some of the gameplay, the different guns these guys are using. I'm hoping as we get further into this, we'll see more of the field upgrades being used. Sorry, the field orders being used. A lot more of the kill streaks as guys sort of get comfortable with the controls and get into it.
It's interesting seeing a lot of these players who we kind of know so much. Even you watch a lot of these guys' streams, you know their individual play styles of just how the game can really adapt to whatever your play style is. Like, for example, you guys, you're always going to be more aggressive than me. Clip, but the game works both ways.
Yeah, I think that too. And then how they sort of change their weapons as time goes on, right? Right now, people are just trying to put on a show, like Jack's doing with the MP5, like your Taga is doing with the M4. As you know, we get into an hour or so, they're going to try out the different snipers, try out all these different crazy weapon attachments. It's going to be fun, because you know later on that's what they're going to try to do.
Absolutely. Thank you, Joe. But before we do hop into the next 6v6, we've got Christine Leahy on the floor with Miss Vixen.
Yes, I have Miss Vixen here. So I was just standing here watching you play. I think you might be one of the most vocal players out here. Does that help you in your game?
Relieve stress in a way, you know, you guys gotta be vocal about it, communicate with your team, obviously, so yeah, it helps a lot.
So you told me this game wasn't exactly your best, but the one before it was great. What do you think of the game so far?
I actually really love it. Like, my favorite thing is probably the DK.
Vale, la racha esa que es de 3 bajas es un radar personal, el helicóptero ese. Un radar solo para ti. Y la racha de 4 es el UAV. O sea, por una baja más tienes para todo el mundo.
Okay, so this next one, then you're gonna win.
The search and destroy, I was awesome. Team deathmatch was a little bit of a struggle because I didn't know the map, but this next one I'm for sure gonna dominate.
I have faith in you. Nathan, back over to you.
Thank you so much. All right, so awesome to hear. I know I am very, very vocal, and it is a stress reliever. When I'm playing, I want to scream, I want to get loud, I want to let people know I dominate them, and when I get killed, there's an excuse every single time that I like that. But no, I like that. You gotta have some passion, man.
You know, every time you ask for a clip to rewatch it to make sure that actually happens.
Can you clip that? Can you clip that? How'd he clip? Clip it!
It's either that or you blaming Chopper. So.
I have a German short-hair pointer that is very high energy, and at times he literally rips my headphones off and jumps on my back, pulls my controller out of my hand. Those are valid excuses, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, he just thinks they're chew toys. So.
He does.
Great toys.
We have not done a good job training him at all, but I love him very much. We haven't done a good. I just give him treats.
Okay.
I just buy him toys constantly. That's all I do. Half of my money is spent on dog toys.
It's a well-looked-after pup. And that's what matters.
That's true.
And that's
that
what
is
matters.
true. I believe we're just kind of waiting on the other 6v6 because we got a couple pods going down. We mentioned there's 36 streamers here. So one of the games has ended. We're waiting for the other one to wrap up before we get into our next map in Modos as we continue through.
Well, before we jump into the next game, I think it was what? Dr. Disrespect, you said went 4-8, right?
Oh.
Pretty poor performance. And I see Censor's getting ready to talk to the Doc himself. Doug, you got to find out what happened to the Doc in that last game.
Yeah, so I'm live right now with the two-time Blockbuster champion, the one and only, the Mr. Dr. Disrespect. He's just taking his time, guys. He deserves it, man. He's a two-time champion. He wants to take his time. Just let him gather his thoughts. Honestly, Doc, I was sitting here behind you. First of all, I have to say, I'm a huge fan. I need to shake your hand, man. I need to shake your hand, man.
Finally good to see you in person and meet you in person.
You as well.
Big fan as well.
Yeah, so I was watching you, man, and I have to be honest, dude. I wasn't too impressed. I just had to be blunt. Like, I wasn't really seeing many good things for me to talk about right now. What was going through your mind on that last map?
I was closing my eyes. It's something I do. I challenge myself internally to see if I can really visualize the game without even having to look at it, right? I went 2-8. It didn't work. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna change next game. I've got the right grips on the right weapons, and I'm attacking Hamlins. I'm attacking to all these guys that are screaming and yelling across the entire room, and it's making me sick. Got it?
We appreciate your time, Doc. Thank you. Back to you, Clint.
That was
It was
intense.
2-8. I thought it was 4-8. I gave him 2 extra kills.
I think it was 4.
Either way, it's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, he was getting into his zen,
eyes
right?
closed.
Eyes closed.
Yeah.
He was just getting a feel for what was going on. You can't blame him. I do it sometimes.
Sometimes I challenge myself, playing with one hand, closing my eyes.
Naturally.
You think he's actually going to turn it around, Joe?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a lot better in the next game.
I hope so.
I'm not
His
too
eyes were
confident.
closed. I believe him. His eyes were
Nameless.
closed. Next game will be fine.
You've been a professional player.
Yeah.
You're no longer a professional player.
Yeah.
But if you could rewind time to when you were a professional player, what bit of advice would you give to Dr. Disrespect right now?
You know what? Just go with the flow.
Open your eyes would probably be the number one.
Yeah, one, open your eyes. 2, he said he's hearing these guys scream from across the room. Just tune them all out and, play your game.
I'm excited because we're heading over to 6v6 Hackney Yard Cyber Attack. This is it's a new mojo. We got a little bit of hands-on experience with this one.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixture of like old school sabotage. There's one bomb with like a search and destroy. You can respawn. It's like round based. It's a lot of fun.
You can pick up your teammates as well, right?
Yes.
That was something else that you can do when it comes to cyber attack. This is
this is the first time I think anyone's seen this, right? Like I don't think there's been anything.
No, yeah. I believe this will be the first time.
Oh. This will be very, very cool. We're just waiting for the people to load up, but it should just be a moment. Again, we were waiting on one of the pods to finish, but it will be Cyber Attack. So this will be the first time you've been able to see this mode. Very, very cool. Probably going to be a fan favorite once we actually, get into the beta, get into the release later this year. But we'll kind of talk you through it and how it works once we get into it. But we're going to see who can step it up. Doc was pitiful. Gataga and Jack were dominant.
Teep was fantastic.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm mostly, honestly, as much as I'm going to love the 6v6, the 10v10, the 20v20, I am really excited for the gunfight side of this.
I can't wait. I can't wait because I know no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, everyone has that little bit of competitor in them. No one likes losing. No one likes losing.
I really want to see some snipers, man. I want to see Stroud pull that sniper back out. I know he got a little bit frustrated in the beginning. I want to see him pull it back out in the next game. We watch him play and see what some of these players can do because we have some great snipers in this room.
We sure do.
I'm just laughing at it. I'm still thinking about Doc because not only do we have obviously our main broadcast here on the Call of Duty channel, but all these guys are on their personal streams. He must have been getting cooked in his stream.
Absolutely fried. Twitch chat was probably not generous for him, but I mean, looking around the room, and we've seen a couple of the pods, but there's still so many other great entertainers, great streamers, great players that we have to look at. One player I am very excited for is actually Legion. May surprise you. I'm not necessarily sure what gameplay we're going to get out of there, but I had a chance yesterday to mess with some of his settings, so I'm curious to see if he's going to realize.
You messed with his stuff?
No.
Absolutely. Messed with all of his settings.
Sabotaging him, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, no, you actually did that?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, he's probably fixed it by now, right?
No, I don't think he has.
Oh, no.
Ben, you're a bully.
No, Legion is one of my favorite personalities in Call of Duty.
Exactly. He's so funny.
He's musically gifted, too.
Yeah,
Country Greg?
He's an artist, man.
Yeah, no, he's something.
Shout out to Country Greg one time.
All right, well, we're into the next one. Cyber Attack.
He's got overkill on. Got the shotgun as well. See what he runs with. Yeah.
All right, Cybertech. Let's get into it.
Speaking of Legion and Syndicate are in this game.
Oh, they are?
They're on the opposite team, so we'll see how they are.
Okay.
Syndicate, the zombie master.
But you'll see, there's one bomb on this one.
Neutral bomb.
Neutral bomb.
Yep, and both teams have, of course, a plant site, if you will.
Yeah, it's an EMP, and you have to get it to the opponent's data center.
And I'm curious if even the players realize exactly what kind of the situation is, because, again, you can pick up your teammates. A couple of doors to worry about, but 3v6. The blue team don't spring into life here, but they're all going to fall.
Yeah, I forget, when we played it, like, you can get them back up, right? But you can finish the kills. Like, I'm trying to remember, we only played this once.
I think you might be able to, there's like a finishing move, I think so.
But you have to be on top of them.
Well, that's what it is, yeah.
Well, one of the players dropped it. I didn't see that res symbol, because we saw like a medical symbol when we played. That's why I was wondering if we're in a different mode than we thought we are.
No, you can see the medical symbol.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
oh, okay,
right there.
okay. Oh, there it is. You're right.
Okay.
I didn't see it when they first got drops, but
personal
some
radar
nice shots in 2v3.
Honestly, use that round one. You absolutely may as well. It could give you an advantage, but now it's a 1v3. Unfortunately for Greggy,
they just got trapped in there, right? On this map, there's that big yard house where there's just so many vertical like windows, different floors, and he just got trapped in that garage.
I mean, there's three up top, there's 3 down low, and the problem is if you saw the door there, if you don't make a play through the door early, you're just going to be trapped in nameless.
Yeah, you just got to grab that bomb and get out there and try to get to the other team's data center. They just kind of stayed in there, tried to pick up those kills. But you could see the other team, they decided to like go outside and use that leverage and go up top, and it worked out wonderfully.
And now you'll see in round 2, like the bomb position, the objective position has moved. So we're actually on a different part of the map. So each round, you know, gives you a different look.
6v2 already. I mean, that was blink and you miss it type stuff. 6v1.
And that's cool that the bomb moves, so like all the action won't just take place in one spot the entire map.
Yeah, that's great.
So, you know, in that next round, you can, if there's a spot in the map that you prefer, you can go over there and fight there.
It's like, that was easy.
Yeah, we're winning around so quickly. Well, that was, what, a 6v1 within 15 seconds.
You were talking about.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah, the
Look at that. Did he just hip-fire him?
It's the FR 5.56.
So
guys, let me tell you.
Reminds me of like the Type 95.
That's exactly.
Sounds like it too.
It's so powerful. When open beta comes out, if you can get your hands on that, I guarantee you're going to have a good time. Especially if you're, one of the slower placed AR players. I mean, you stack that baby up, and whew, let me tell you, it's a good time.
Oh, nice shot. Syndicate rips him off a cover. That was nice. A little bit of the lean mechanic there you saw.
Let me find out. Very impressive stuff.
Whoa, in the 2v2, didn't Syndicate and Legion beat Teep and Courage, right? Yeah. So Legion got it. He's got it.
All right, so enemy has the bomb.
Little marksman rifle action.
Curious to see how this is going to be reacted. 3 versus 4. It is obviously something we haven't touched on because we haven't even seen it yet. Very, very quick plant times as well. When you get over there, it's really, really quick to put that thing down.
Yeah, I think everybody's still getting used to it, right? So just playing around.
Oh, here he is.
So look at his screen. Look at his screen. All the reses available.
Legion's going to clutch this 1v5.
Do you think he plays it selfish and goes for the clutch with the kills, or does he go for the reses?
Well, the enemy bombs aren't, so there we go. He has to disable it.
Well, now he's screwed.
So you can see he's got the...
Almost.
I like the idea.
Oh, he got smoked.
He was close, though.
But he went for it. I thought he was going to get the kill there, maybe try to go for a res, but I guess it's tough to get those in when you have the 30 seconds on the clock to actually get through. How long was the res again? I don't remember, but it was pretty quick, wasn't it?
It was a couple of seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't too.
We might see.
Yeah, but like Ben said, I think the plant defuse was much quicker than like your normal search and destroy.
Yeah, way quicker. It's about just really taking control of the other side.
It's like 2.5 seconds, I want to say.
Yep, something around there, but 2-1. Finally, red team gets their first round on the board. Legion not able to clutch a 1v5.
He is trying to run outside the map.
Hey, man, it's going to be hard.
Still learning.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He sees 2 top window. Head gets peeled, and we'll see it.
Burst gun. This is it, right?
Legion just gets smoked.
I told you guys. That
is mean. That is mean.
I'm just waiting for somebody to go up there, mount their gun, and just pre-aim that window, and you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's going to be
That's where tacticals and lethals are going to be your best friend.
I mean, that's something the guys were saying, though. Like, if there's a door that you can open, you can just kind of throw your stun at it, and it's going to open up. So if you have a sniper deep, there's ways that you can very strategically and very intelligently just kind of set things up.
And what's cool as well, Ben, is with those doors, you know, that you were just talking about, you can kind of crack it open, throw something in there, and then close it.
Yep.
So you don't have to fully just open that door, and just adds a different meta to breaking into buildings and trying to take the power position.
Oh, no, we were playing one yesterday, and someone just barged through a door.
Yeah.
And
it was me. It was me. He goes, Mabe, you scared the hell out of me. I was like,
the door open. Like, what? Obviously, we don't know which doors are what and where they go.
I'm here.
Yeah. I remember I was looking at Ben yesterday, and I kept opening and closing the door.
Yeah.
He would make me one shot. I'm like, no, you have to come to me.
It was like the Juggernaut in the trailer, bro. That was literally me kicking open a door.
A big boy.
Never been known for your subtlety.
No, absolutely never, Ben. Absolutely never. What is it, 2-2 now?
2-2, yeah. It's actually become a bit of a close game, and there's a glance at the stats.
Syndicate put his headphones on. I mean, he hit a snipe and then got flanked. It looked like he had zero awareness.
I mean, he's 7-3, though.
I think his teammate dropped right next to him, too.
Well, he's 7-3.
Okay, all right. I guess I shouldn't criticize him as he's more than double positive.
He's having a good time, but again, close game, and a lot of the perks, it's no surprise to you.
Oh, holy, was that the burst gun? Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Look at this.
Look at
Well, he gets the headshot. I mean, both times you see him smoke somebody, it's been that shot.
You can see the shotgun. He has a nice grip on there.
See, you got to revive your teammates,
Well,
folks.
it looked like they were both backing up, too. I think two players were trying to do so, and then they got caught.
As MP5 comes out. Love that. Now it's what? Pretty tough spot. 3v2. Couple players still alive. Syndicate is one of them.
Is that two-shot pistol? That thing is naughty.
3v1, 2v1. This is possible.
Right, so
and here we go.
It's low res action.
Okay, so it's about what? 3 seconds, maybe a little bit more, 3.5. But you can res your teammates and give yourself a better chance of
change from a
winning.
3v1 to a 3v2 as the res came through.
Both teams.
It's also cool when you're down, you can spectate your teammates and kind of direct them to where you're at. If they get lost.
Oh, except, dude, he just smoked both with the burst gun again.
Oh, it's a 1v1? Oh, oh, my Lord. Who hit that?
Here it is. Let's see it.
Oh,
bang! Oh, through the flinch. The headshot in.
That was nasty.
Was that a sniper or a shotgun?
It's a marksman rifle.
I think it might be one of the marksman rifles, yeah.
Okay.
That was good composure in the 1v1.
Yeah, right. We've had some, like, in the past Call of Duties, like those slug rifles, those
the
shotguns.
single shot slugs.
Whew. Pretty powerful.
That's what it looked like to me. Like, wow.
I love this. Learning. I think it's Syndicate that's popped up there a couple of times. No one home, though. This is a tough spot, 3v6. 2v6.
Somebody just died by, what was that? It looks like a shovel in the kill feed.
that is, it's probably what, Syndicate? Yeah. Syndicate. I think that's the throwing knife. Him and Legion.
Was that or one of the lethal nades? Yeah, I don't think he's beating people with a shovel.
little trolls that they are.
Oh, let's get this plant down.
Just look at the way he holds the bomb.
But that's the thing. When you do pick up the bomb, remember you lose your weapon, right?
Like
you only have the bomb,
but bang, like that was a second, 1 second. That's so quick,
real quick, as you said. But 4v2, as a res does come through. 4v3, but the problem is you're running out of time. You got 20 seconds to try and defuse the EMP. But again, it is a very quick defuse as well.
Yeah, so we'll see. They read some teammates. He's got the
Oh!
Did Legion just knife him?
Oh, that can't happen.
Well, I think
there's the defuse.
Diffuses in.
There's the defuse, but you got to be careful.
Soki, wow.
Well, it's a 1v2, but if I'm not mistaken, the EMP's still up there.
Yeah, so, I mean, they would have to take it to the other team's data center and plant it, or you have to kill everybody.
Or you just go and revive all your teammates. I like this.
That works as
well.
Yeah, just get the numbers. It'll be a 3v1 after the res.
I like that a lot.
Well, both teams are doing it.
This is the coolest round we've had.
Yeah, 'cause it takes time, right? When you're playing a new game mode for the first time, you don't really fully understand all the mechanics, and you're like, oh, by the way, guys, you can revive your teammates. Oh, well, 3 rounds later, sure enough, players reviving each other. Bomb now acquired and picked up. 3 versus 2. Reverse the map, 4v1. Then honestly, blue team should close this out now. This should be 3-3 game.
He said it's all down to Kitty, so we'll see if she can make a couple of plays. She's actually resin teammate, so it's going to be another situation where they're going to probably have to try to defuse this bomb. Well, EMP.
5v2 though. I mean, this is.
No, and he's set up with the burst gun. They're not getting through him. He's been frying with it.
Well, here's a look at Kitty.
It was a 1v5 all of a sudden for a second there.
I think she just blew someone up with a rocket. I think that's what happened.
Claymore or something. But she's gone for...
Well, she's on the opposite side of that.
It's 13 seconds left at this point. There's absolutely nothing you can do. You may as well just revive your team and give yourself some points on the scoreboard. Pat stat or stat pad. Makes sense, right? And round over.
It's probably best she didn't run stat burst gun. She would have died for sure.
Well, I mean, you don't want to feed kill streaks either, right? You got to think about that too.
Yeah.
Play your life. Smart decisions coming out of
that
Kitty.
position was amazing up top on that rooftop with that burst gun. You can just dominate.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's such a strong weapon.
Oh yeah,
it really is. And you get stopping power on there as well.
I think my job in this is just gonna be running around rezzing people.
I mean, you're pretty good at that.
You'd be good at that job too.
Support player.
I would.
You're back. It's your time to shine.
Syndicate's 13-6 now.
He's really good at Call of Duty.
Yeah, Tom's good.
Yeah. Should really be no surprise. I mean, he's another one of those guys who's played for so many years. That naturally, he's the type of guy who can just kind of pick it up and be like, all right, I get how this works. It's Call of Duty.
I just think this is so cool with the crossplay element. Like, it's just been something I've been wanting for so long to see them compete against each other. It's awesome. Oh my lord, that thing is it's insane.
And he has that laser on it. So
that's Kitty. That's Kitty. She's fine with it. 6v2 as well.
I think people are dying to it a couple times. I mean, what are you using? I'd like to try that out.
I wouldn't even tell them.
Just lie.
Completely lying.
Like, I'm using a shotgun, okay?
Early 6v1. What's the round count?
3-3.
3-3. Yep.
Oh, I see
all tied up.
I see
I feel sorry for whoever that last player is because you're about to fold. Sure does. 4-3. Trying to get a glance at the leaderboard. Oh, there it is. Syndicate 14-6. I feel like I want to give Tom some love this next round if possible. I'd love to see what's going right for him. Having a
match
great
point
game, but yeah, match point.
This is what, a third of the 4 6v6s?
Yep. Seen a host of different game modes. We've had Domination. We had a TDM. Now this. A lot of fun games to come.
Match point.
There he is.
There you go. There's Tom for you. He's got the MP5. It's my guy. It's my gun.
Oh, behave.
Let's go, Big Tom. He just goes soaring in, shots in, doesn't finish anything. He's frustrated at the fact he doesn't finish the kill. Yeah, he's like, how? Well, Tom, there are 3. Okay, well, he did get hit by our smoke.
I mean, he was team shot there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He was team shot, so there's really nothing he can do. He's feeling overzealous. Very ambitious challenges. Legion, he's spectating, waiting for a teammate to revive him.
It looks like we're going to go into the final clenching round here, right?
I think we will. 4-4.
Match point.
All comes down to this.
The tension is building.
It's a great game right now.
Legion doesn't know where he is, if you've been watching his face at all.
Still figuring out.
Well, I just want to point out, no. So, because I messed with his settings, I did actually make him the same class I made Jack with a very strong assault rifle, and look what he's reverted to in the final round. This is where Legion is going to fry. I guarantee you, he's going to fry.
Well, we're seeing Doug. You see bottom left just watching Kitty because Kitty's got that burst gun.
She's going to clutch in round 9. Well, that car just got smoked.
Yeah, earlier in the game, people kept going to that wall, and they started to pre-aim it. So
hop in the wall. Yeah, that was not smart.
Yeah,
nice shots.
It was working.
First blood.
People didn't realize, but now they're like, yeah, we can't go there.
Oh, easy reads.
So, 5v5. Legion does pick up a pick. I knew he was going to revert to his try-hard
making a play
class.
right now. She's trying to flank that guy, though.
Sneaky. Get him, Kitty!
Oh, how's she going to go through the door?
Get him!
Oh, she just went straight through it.
She got tracker on. She can see the footsteps.
Oh. Chasing him down. Where'd
this guy go?
He's running.
You can just pick up the bomb and run.
Running for his life right now.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's 2 there.
But Legion is right there, though, so potential for maybe some trades. Yeah, Legion just hopped straight on the revive. So smart from Legion.
Oh, well, no, I think he got the kill, too. So he did trade the kill and got the revive. But 3 of his teammates dropped right after that.
Uh-oh. 2v5 now.
It's
all
Kitty and
down to Legion. A 1v5.
To go for
I think Thorben has like 60 kills in this round. He's popped up with the kill feed so many times.
She had some time to work with.
This is the most pressure Legion's ever felt.
Legion has the bomb, so they can't go and play. So they have to kill him right now. So if he can win maybe a one-on-one and res one of his teammates, he has a chance. But he has to win that.
He thought about it, but he knows the other team know where he is. Legion trapped in a corner, nowhere to hide.
So what's cool about it is you can force people to challenge you. So it's kind of a little bit different than some game modes we've had in the past. I like it.
No, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
It's a really fun time. Big fan of that and how it has to play out.
Legion unfortunately let the team down, but they had a chance to get the win in the final round.
But okay.
I believe we're going to get kind of straight into an interview. I think we've got Doug Sitzer Martin down on the floor with Kitty. They're off a tough round loss. It was tough to watch, Doug.
Clint, it was tough to watch indeed. Kitty, first of all, how you doing today?
I'm so great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little jealous of you, like I've been saying to everyone I've been interviewing so far. I want to be on these sticks, but honestly, you've been surprising me. You got the gunny. You're the Famas. Like, you were one-bursting people left and right. Your team let you down in that final round. What are your thoughts on that last game you just played?
It was really fun. Now that I found a loadout that I'm comfortable with and a sensitivity that I'm comfortable with and getting to know the maps better, it's feeling a lot better. And we're getting a little bit of communication out of the team. I think we could use a little bit more because there's some pros on the other team, but I'm having a lot of fun.
These players are getting to the point now where they're understanding the game, they're feeling more comfortable. Now we're going to actually see some of the best Call of Duty gameplay at this reveal. Clint, back to you.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Kitty. I'm sorry you lost that final round, but no, you were fine. We saw that first blood to start round 9, then Legion disappointed. But you did a fantastic job. I believe we've got another interview. I think this one's going to be with Syndicate, who just had, what did he drop? 15, 16 kills?
Yeah,
he dropped
for the L, though.
Oh, yeah, he was going off. But Christine, you're on the floor with Tom.
Yeah, Syndicate just told me that it was going really well for him until they lost. So he was doing well for a little bit. But hey, I heard that you created quite a stir a couple of months ago. You kind of gave away what was happening today. So now that you've gotten a chance to play the new Call of Duty, what do you think?
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Honestly, it is. I'm sorry to all the studio for filming in the back of a car and you could see Infinity Ward's like windows and everyone was like wizards and put it together like detectives, but the game's amazing. So much, like the feedback when people like saw the first bit of information was, oh, like it looks like it plays slow, it doesn't like plays like COD. It does. It does. Everyone's seen it right now in the chat and they're absolutely loving it and I'm absolutely stomping. I did just go 14-8, double the enemy team's score and still lost. So
yeah, so what happened if it was going so well for you?
Well, you know, you could ask my teammates. I'd like to ask the person who went 1-7.
Can we go over here? Oh, wow, that was harsh. He says it wasn't me.
I came back.
Blaming it on your teammates.
I was a good enough teammate. I think I just went like full COD mode. I went running around, just went to slay out. It's exactly what I did, but I should have been a teammate, clutched up, and unfortunately I didn't, so I'm sorry about that.
Okay, better luck next time.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much. Tom, nice try.
I mean, we did see him jump over a crate and run into 4.
And then go.
Yeah. But he said he was just in full COD mode.
We would call that an ego challenge. Right? That was a bit of a confident play out of Tom right there.
Yeah, he's playing well. I mean, he just tried to make the play. It didn't work out. I love how he blamed his teammates sat next to Legion. Legion instantly was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not to blame for this situation.
I'm pinning it on Legion. But I do want to get ready for this next mode because now it's going to be something very different. So we saw, obviously, the cyber attack. Now we are going to be getting into the dark mode. Now we've been talking a lot about this. You know, you saw, we saw what the dark edition that's going to be coming with the launch of the game. This is the dark mode. We had a chance to play it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's spooky. It's freaky. It's awesome.
It's dark, and a couple of the maps do have. Obviously, you see it here as Azir Cave night. There's night versions of these maps, but it changes the way you play completely.
Yeah, you absolutely can. And I mean, you have the option to turn on and turn off your night vision goggles, but I'll be honest, like some of us were testing it, you can't see much. You can hardly see anything without your night vision goggles on. And of course, if you aim in with your night vision goggles, your laser pointer is out, so the enemy team can see you. So you have to make the decision, when am I gonna zoom in, when am I not? So it's tough. It's a lot of fun though.
And with the dark mode, the dark maps, there also is again the dark edition. You can pre-order that now, and it is limited. It comes with the night vision goggles. It comes with all the camos and skins you guys see. It's truly incredible, and that is available now on CallOfDuty.com. So if you want to go ahead and pre-order it, you can get that done. And yeah, one of the coolest editions we've ever had in the history of Call of Duty. But now we're going to kind of show off why there's been so much research into night vision.
They're so fun.
I can't be the only kid that, like, I don't remember why or when it was, but like I remember growing up, there was a point where I thought night vision goggles were the single coolest thing in the entire world, and I wanted them. And I asked my parents
yesterday. I was mind blown.
And my parents were like, "Those cost thousands and thousands of dollars." I was like, "Oh, that's tough. I'm not getting that." But
now you can.
Oh yeah, no, we already discussed this at length. We're taking those with us.
Absolutely.
We'll play tag tonight, dude, in the dark. Sure about this.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Are we too old for tag?
No, you're never too old for tag.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you guys
We're going into the game.
I'm out, though.
All right, let's get right into it. This is going to be some thrilling stuff. Again, never before seen multiplayer footage and gameplay from all these streamers here in attendance in Los Angeles. Thanks to Infinity Ward for having everybody out. But now let's check one of the night versions of the map. It's about to get spooky.
And they're playing with realism as well, and what that is, that takes away the HUD. And it is just, it's insane. It's a very realistic experience.
It's a very different type of experience.
Here's a sniper.
It's going to take players maybe a little long to get used to. Of course, that team ups for the sniper
So
rifle.
we didn't use the sniper when we played this. So
when you snipe,
zoom in.
yeah, when you snipe, you can fully ADS as you're used to. Now, if you don't have a sniper rifle, your ADS looks a little different. Yeah, you tilt your gun with the laser. But every time he aims, every time he aims, I need everyone to realize you can see the lasers being aimed. That's your kind of indication. Oh, someone's close.
It almost looks like trailer footage, right?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for the names of your teammates, it looks like something out of like a pre-rendered video.
Yeah, it looks really immersive. This looks like a lot of fun. I didn't get a chance to play this yet, but having that night vision on and being in this cave too, it just looks a bit scary.
And again, you can take your night vision off, but as kind of Merc teased, probably don't recommend it. It's pretty dark.
There's like some I don't know. There's some flames that'll help you out. There's some lights in the cave, but again, you cannot see much.
Well, he finally tries to find an opening, ends up getting flanked. So no kill in for TP.
This is where
he changes classes.
This is where Teep's going to pull out the
MP5, but you can see. So when he zooms in, that laser comes out.
So you can't see it until that, correct?
Correct.
Yep. And that's kind of what you use to guide your aim, if you will. The laser pretty much perfectly shows you where the bullets are.
I'm just imagining playing against like Maven in this, and he's just in a random corner. And
I'm gonna be laying down somewhere.
Yeah.
For
that's
some reason,
basically what you did when we played this.
No,
you laid down on the grass.
Did you ever see The Descent, like that scary movie in the caves when you were a kid?
No.
This makes me think
that movie.
of
For some reason, it makes me think of The Descent, man. I think there's gonna be monsters coming out of the
When you
corners.
were a kid?
Oh yeah. So you were in
55 years.
You were in the womb. Yeah.
I wasn't.
No.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, here we go. Teep with a chance to pick up a couple of kills, and again, realism on. So you just gotta have to.
Bullets, one bullet to the head, like it's quick.
Well, it's different too because you don't have like the normal hit markers too.
Exactly.
I was like, I remember when we first played it, I was like, I couldn't.
Is he dead?
Tell. Yes, exactly. But no, the realism of it is wild.
You can just see how like cautious he's playing because it's hard to even like where are my teammates, where are the fights going down. It's so hard, with that realism mode on.
Yeah, teamwork and communication gonna have to be on point. But you can see it looks like they've got a personal radar in top left for Shroud.
Some nice shots there as well from Shroud. Some very, very nice shots. And this was actually the map that we played, the night map. And it was what, the outside area.
Right there, I'm jumping back.
Yeah, dumb out.
You actually see, that was a perfect moment. Yeah, it took off the night vision. Yeah.
I don't know if we can go find that player who's not using the night vision.
But I think Noah was just using it because he was like outside the cave. Like it's a lot brighter out there.
I wonder if Noah is just like messing around and not using it.
Maybe. I mean, he can give you an advantage, that's for sure.
Because it looked like he was just running around with a shotgun.
It's like, I'm going to kill everybody. There's a quick glance at
close game.
The scoreboard, very close, 24-23, and that's something, again, because you are in
really trying to go out of the map, like up the hill.
Well, that's what's they talked about sort of the going away from sort of the arena style maps and more to like the realistic maps as they did research for these. And yeah, I found myself like trying to learn it as well. Exactly, where can I go? And that's just going to come obviously with putting time into the game, but it's like you're in this little like realistic sandbox and you get to discover everything. It's
the best advice you can really give when people start playing is don't unnecessarily aim, right? Because you do not want the other team to get the information. They'll see your laser sight. You want to try and keep yourself hidden for as long as possible. Otherwise, exactly what happened to Myth there.
I thought he got sniped for a second, but.
Well, he saw like 3 people run across his screen. I think that's why he was frustrated and then just gets popped.
Tough. Real tough is now quick lights over towards Skadoodle's perspective.
Did they say how many modes or how many maps this is going to be for? Like I know they said the dark mode is for some maps. Is it every map or just a handful of them?
I think it's a handful.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I just couldn't remember if they broke that down when we had them up here.
Yeah, we're seeing the action start to take place, outside now. The cave got a little bit too scary for these guys. They didn't know where they were dying from.
Well, it feels like you can get like better power positions and height in some of these buildings versus, the cave is terrifying.
Yeah, it's just scary.
There's a lot of corners that you have to check as well, which is always tough. As Well, players making their way back in towards the cave.
Well, I feel like this is going to be, so I've never been like the biggest like hardcore mode player, but obviously there's a giant community for that. Like I feel like this is going to be awesome.
I mean,
for someone that loves like the hardcore side.
Call of Duty 4 is when the hardcore community really just took off, and it was massive back then. People loved it. So
I feel like this has got to be something they'd be into.
Absolutely.
Right?
No, but you see the Claymore? Oh, that'd be so. Oh, we got a gunship!
How did he manage to get a gunship?
Here we go.
Light it up!
Well, the problem is there's a giant cave. So I'm not sure how effective this is actually going to be.
I found him.
But they're inside, are they not?
I mean, he's not going to know either when he hits him.
Oh, he'll know. Because that red square is going to disappear.
He's like, they're in there.
Well, he's now funneled everyone into the cave.
Well, his teammates are picking up some kills right now. We just saw 2 of the squares drop.
Yeah, he's basically a UAV for his team.
Got to catch them off spawn.
And
this fire. I don't think he realizes what's in the sky right now.
Oh, still alive. One player outside. Don't want to be there.
He found one. Yeah.
Oh, that person just got obliterated.
Well, actually, a couple players are going to come off spawn if he predicts this. Up top, yep, up top should be good for at least a couple.
That player just spawned up and saw a rocket flying from the sky, landing at his feet.
Like if it already wasn't frightening enough with the night vision, now you're getting drilled in the face with missiles from up above.
Oh, well, he's doing this with a shotgun and claymores. Noah is my worst enemy.
Nice kill. Unfortunately, shot to the side.
He's smiling. He's having so much fun.
I mean, the score was unbelievably close a few moments ago. It's 54-46 right now. No, oh, I think he did just pick up that kill, but over towards Jericho's perspective now. We'll see how much luck he's going to have.
I mean, we were watching TP. You could see how he was just cautiously checking every corner. Jericho's like, nope, I want a challenge. Sprinting straight through that tunnel. And you can see players are getting more comfortable with the power positions now.
I mean, once you, again, learn the map, you learn the power positions, and especially in a game mode like this, makes things a little different.
Well, I think the good thing is they've played like one map on this before.
Yeah.
I think when we jumped into it,
it was our
first
time.
I was like, I don't know where I am.
I just stopped moving. I was like,
you became a snake in the grass. That's what you did. You lay outside the cave and you just kind of waited for people to run out. And to your credit, you killed everyone.
This is my part of the map. Don't come near me.
Oh, it's Maven's domain.
Nice pick there from Jericho. I think he sees the layout. Oh, I think that was a headshot. Nice shot from Jericho.
So it looks like these scopes you can zoom all the way in too.
Yeah, it looks like with the mini reflex you couldn't aim all the way in, but
sniper rifle you definitely can because that's what we sort of straight off the rip. Didn't use it for very long.
No.
It was a death and he was
Probably
like,
just depends on the scope, yeah.
Let me go to the sub. Very close game though. I believe it's just down to 4 kills now. We'll see this closed out relatively soon. But again, biggest advice when you hop on this in open bed, don't ADS unnecessarily.
Nice shots.
Clean shots, actually.
I wonder if
looking for the one tap. Ooh, almost found the kill up top.
And we don't know if he got him, and he doesn't know.
Yeah,
so
he doesn't know, yeah.
He's just kind of hoping.
Killed that guy, though.
Which is cool, the realism part of it, right? It's like, I don't know if I can push this yet.
Oh, and takes off the night vision goggles.
So that's why you'll see some players be a little bit more cautious, because if they're like shooting through the wall, you won't know.
That's tough. Defeat 75-62.
It was close at one point.
Unfortunately for Skadoodle and Co, they're not going to win that map.
Actually went faster than I thought it would. Like I thought the gameplay would slow down quite a bit.
Well, that was the thing. When we played it, we played a very, very slow pace. Because
we didn't know the map.
We didn't know the map, right? And to Anna and Joe's point, the players have already played that map now. They played Cave once. Now you just kind of put it in night mode. Get a little more used to the swing of things. I think everyone's feeling a little more comfortable here at the multiplayer reveal.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. We're starting to see more kill streaks come into play. Some of the field
orders. Gunship. We just saw a gunship.
I don't know how he got that on there, by the way. He
I have no idea.
Off of that shotgun.
I wanted him to be able to shoot through the cave. I wanted to light up everybody. That unfortunately half of the map was in, so he couldn't really get as much. What did he get? 2-3 kills with it?
I think it was like two, maybe 3.
Yeah. All right, so nice stuff from Noah Jader, one of the big hitters. You got to think he's obviously a long-time Call of Duty veteran.
Absolutely.
He's going to be getting comfortable with this game quicker than some of the other streamers we have here, as he's been around the block a couple of times.
Yeah, he's been playing for a really, really long time, and well, you know, as I said, players getting a lot more comfortable now, maybe.
All right, well, we did get to see the dark mode. We're going to continue with the interviews throughout the course of this after we go in and out of games. This time we've got Sensor on the floor with Orb.
Thank you very much, Clint. I am on the floor right now with Orb. Now, Orb, I just watched the night mode, realism mode for the very first time. Again, I'm very jealous. I'm going to keep on saying that. I want to be playing. But Orb, how did it feel playing in the night mode?
It felt hectic. It felt like there was a lot going on. I'm a little bit, afraid of the dark myself to begin with, so it really wasn't a great thing going into it. But no, really fun, like a new twist to Call of Duty, and kind of adding in kind of that realism factor, and definitely a lot of. There's a tactical change essentially, like how you play. Just because you go into night vision mode, that means like essentially your laser is going to point out so people can see you. So like when do you have it on? When do you take it off?
Yeah, for me, when I was watching you right now, because I haven't played night vision mode since Call of Duty 4 back in the day. This is something completely new. It's going to be a multiplayer as well for all of you guys at home who want to play it. I think it'll be a lot of fun to switch it up. Is this something you could see yourself playing more often?
From time to time. I think, the core Call of Duty is always going to be very key to me, but it's always fun to switch it up, man. Variety is the spice of life. Somebody once said that, and I agree with it.
I agree. We all love Call of Duty. We all love when they add new things. I think this mode could be really fun to watch in the future and to play as well, obviously. Maven, back to you.
Orb, Doug, thank you. But yeah, no, I think you kind of nailed it there. The variety, right? If it's not your cup of tea, great. I mean, it is for somebody. There's so much different stuff you can get into within this title.
I mean, it goes back to the very start of the show, right? When we were asking the devs, how do you come up with change? Like, how do you even change something which has been around so long? It's such a tough thing to do, but the night mode it's a ton of fun. It really is.